Welcome. I had a story published by the title of Architecture. There's a link below where you can read the story in its entirety in the literary magazine. And I wanted to provide you a synopsis. We're introduced to an architect in Paris, and he's at the pinnacle of his career. He's designed high-rise buildings all over the world, but he's thinking about retiring. And out of nowhere, the managing partner, the Paris office of this world-renowned architectural firm, is contacted by this architect's former classmate, who's a wheeler and dealer, business negotiator type of person, who has enlisted yet another classmate. They're all former classmates, who is a genius, an engineer, who understands artificial intelligence. It's a story about AI and its ability, like a vacuum cleaner, to suck up every morsel of information about somebody's life, whether they are a historical figure or a member of your family. Combined with holographic technology. And this former classmate, the businessman, demands a meeting in Paris with this architect and lays out a plan to develop a hotel casino in Las Vegas called Retro Reality, where for a fee you can pay and see famous performers who have since left us perform through this proprietary technology. And he wants the architect to design a very unique casino in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, the other classmate, the genius, who has invented the ability to combine artificial intelligence with holographic image technology, is working behind the scenes to develop this interactive experience. And we're introduced to the meeting of these two former classmates. They were never friends. And the proposition is, come build my casino. That's a once in a lifetime architectural build, and that's what you've been looking for. What the architect later learns is that the promoter of this retro reality casino has the plan to sell for the right price, the ability for select clients, many like the space tourists we hear about, to pay for an experience, a real-time experience, with any figure they want. It could be a figure from your family, or it could be any figure from history that you want. Imagine a real-time experience with an image of this person, maybe a family member that's passed on, that you're able to have a real-time experience where the AI has gobbled up every bit of information about that person. And as they're speaking to you, they can speak to you as if they are there in the present time. And that also goes for historical figures, good or bad. And that's the crux of the story. You have to read it for yourself. It's quite a read and quite a ride when you discover who some of the characters from history are and how our friend, the protagonist architect, who's been hired to design the casino, comes to grips with his mother and father. I hope you enjoy it. Again, it's at the link below. There's also a link to my website where you can find nearly 100 short stories and poems, my entire collection of writing, as well as my season 1 and season 2 episodes called the Razors Inc. podcast. where I talk about film, television, and music. Lastly, there's a link below where you can buy my book, which is a collection of 23 stories that I've written. So until I see you next time, I hope your own story is a bestseller. See you next time.